What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Tamel Cuts, proud owner of proud owner of Uppercuts Barber Shop.
Oh, I like that. Hey, y'all, what up? This is Lonnie Horn, proud owner of World Class Faders and World Class Stylist Barbershop and Salon.
And you're watching another episode of For the Culture Podcast every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guys, the clubhouse is officially open.
Jack. Yeah, man. Had to get focused in there. Happy Tuesday, T. I'm glad to see you, man.
Hold on, man. Let me give you what you
Yeah,
want.
put that up there, man.
Happy Tuesday, my guy.
Man.
Happy Tuesday.
And we're going to start off with Miss Diane Heidelberg. We hope you are feeling better every day.
Every day.
Yes. And thank you for being the first one to tune in with us. We're so grateful, so grateful. And any of y'all on IG, make sure you go to fortheculturepodcast.com and jump on there. I see y'all in there, but we need you over here. We on YouTube. We're on YouTube. Come over here. Yeah, man. We might as well get straight into it because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not in a rush. But I do not want to play about getting our guests on today. But we do got Skincare by K in the building.
Yes, that will be at the event coming up November 23rd. Make sure you guys in the building. We get to that later. But she's going to be there as a vendor doing what she does with them pinkles.
All right, man. So happy Tuesday to any and everybody who's jumping in right now. And then we might as well jump straight to it, man. I'm ready to talk about what you're wearing, homie. What you got on?
Well, my guy, I am wearing the latest and greatest from Pin Stop. This is Tip Your Barber hat. Kind of looks like one of them outdoor sports hats and whatnot. So then I got the Dope Barber brand Teenage Mutant Ninja Barbers, bro. Shout out to them cats, man. They've been doing it big. I've been seeing their merch just climbing in this industry. So shout out to Dope Barber brand.
Hey man, I want to say that hat, I always love that hat, man. That hat is hard. I don't know if y'all caught that. It's Tip Your Barber, but it's like a fisherman. It's like a Bass Pro feel kind of hat.
There they are.
Yeah, I like that, man. And they got the Monopoly cat on there.
Yeah.
I'm recapping your clothes. Then the Teenage Mutant Ninja man, Dope Barber brand. All right, man. On my chest today, I am sporting How I Feel. And I feel Barber love. I've had so much Barber love this weekend. I feel like our guest today made me feel like Barber love. And that's what the hell I wanted to wear today. So that's what I got on my chest, on my head, on my noggin, on my crown, though. I got Salute to Barber, man. Our Barber brothers out of Tennessee. They always show us love, man, and it's just an honor when I wear their stuff. So many of our barber brothers and sisters they've testified and said the same thing, like, it's something about when I wear that Salute the Barber, man. So, Salute the Barber, man.
Salute the Barber.
All right, man. We're going to keep this moving. And
Damn.
We're going to let them know. Hey, and we're going to let them know who we be rocking with, who be helping us pay these bills.
Yes,
and who
indeed.
supports this platform. Let them know, T.
The Tano, vetted talent now. The first platform built to let barbers show their skills, personality, and presence through video. And for shop owners, it's a game changer for hiring. No guessing, no wasted interviews. Just real barbers showing real work before they walk in your shop. Every profile is ID verified. Barbers get discovered. Shops build better teams. Everybody wins. The Tano. Skills speak louder than words. Download now. Available on all platforms.
All your favorite barbers love it.
I love it.
This is the Bopper Digital Business Card.
Barbers! It's 2025, bro. We got the digital business cards now. Not only do they work amazing, they also make you look cool. They help you stand out, bro. When you go up to somebody, you have them tap your card like this, and then all your contact information pops right up. Boom. Whatever you want them to see, right? I have my websites and stuff all set up, but whatever you want them to see pops right up on their phone. How dope is that?
Do it proper. Get Bopper.
Barbers Illustrated magazine is the ultimate magazine for the culture, craft, and community of the barbering world. Get stories and insight from your favorite barbers from all over the world. Plus, much more you won't get anywhere else. Subscribe now at barbersillustratedmagazine.com. Just $6 a month for print, or go digital for $2.99 a month. Join the movement at barbersillustratedmagazine.com.
Yes, indeedy, lemon squeezy. Bills are paid. Lights are going to be on for at least another week.
And that's who
Hey,
we be
so
rocking with.
what? Where do we come from? What do we do? This, I mean, you just came from L.A.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in LA. Uh, I had the most unique experience in LA I've ever had. So I host a comedy show called Stylers Comedy Night, or Comedy Night at Stylers, at my salon. We're going on our third. We're going on our third episode. We do it monthly, and so I fly up comedians from LA, and I just say, you know what, LA is like the mecca of comedy, dude. So I was like, I need to stop just DMing and trying to reach through. I was like, I need to go to it. And so I went down to LA. I talked to my guy, Lance Woods, who's on fire right now. And I was like, dude, I'm going to be there for like 6 days. Tell me where to hit every single night. Where do I need to go to meet, comedians? And he gave me a whole itinerary, man. And I met my two sons, and my nephew out there, and we just rocked all week, man. And I met some of the dopest comedians. I probably got enough talent lined up and new connections to fill up like 2 quarters worth of shows right now. But that scene down there is dope, man. If y'all ever in the LA area, go to West Hollywood, get on that Sunset Strip. It's like a 4-mile radius, and it's just dope clubs. And the main ones are the ones we hear about, Laugh Factory, Comedy Stores, but there's even other one-offs like the Rooftop that's like grown and sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it was so fly. I had so much fun. I seen Jay Leno, fool.
Yeah. I remember that. That's right.
I seen Jay Leno. I was like, this is dope, man. This is dope. So anyway, if any of y'all are in Northern California, November 29th, I have my next show, and we got Esau McGraw. He is a legend in it. He's gonna be here, and he's coming up from LA. And then I got Lawrence Owens coming out of DC. We're bringing DC and LA to Broadway in Sacramento, California. Like that's crazy. It's gonna be bananas, man. So
yeah. And just to put a pin in what Lon's saying, I've been to both of the shows that he put on, and they are excellent events. I invited my auntie and my godmother up to the last one, and they're like, you better let me know when the next one is coming.
Oh,
so
man.
Lon puts on a great show. So shout out to him and his team.
Thank you. That's a lot of love when you're and I'll tell y'all, if it wasn't a good show, Tamel would tell me. And I will want him to tell me. Tamel is that type where he gonna say it now. Not behind your back or nothing. He gonna say it now, like lying. I didn't really like it. I just not even that mean, just straight. Nah. But I appreciate that. So when I see somebody like you come in, man, when you see me at the show, the emotions I get from you there is like it's like better than the payment that night. If there's any profit, that's the profit. That boy would come in, he'd be like, Lord, bro, come here, man.
I'll be so proud. I'll be so proud.
I'll be the affectionate when this dude get affectionate that night.
Just be so proud.
Yeah. No, we have fun, man. So I promise y'all, it's a dinner type of show. So we have food, cocktails, everything. So if you're up in the Northern California area, man, definitely come through. Matter of fact, one of our partners and sponsors is on here right now, Skincare by Kay. She takes care of our comedians, our headliners. She gets some relaxed and massage, just to also give them a heightened level of a heightened experience, man. So it's a dope thing, man. It's a dope thing. Dope. What you do last weekend, homie?
Nothing. I'm trying to figure out, like,
Oh, hold on. Since you ain't did nothing, I got one more.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah,
okay. I'm
talk
glad.
talk a little bit
I'm
about
actually.
more LA and
Yeah. I didn't
yeah.
want to overdo it, but I'm gonna
No.
give it. I'm gonna give
Yeah.
us. I'm gonna give some more. I'm glad that you did nothing though, because people don't know how amazing that is for us to be able to say that. When we do nothing, it's like a celebration. You're like,
Yes.
I didn't do nothing. Like I just laid here. I love going to
Yes.
lay in the hammock when I get a do nothing time, man, and that's been a dope experience for me. Okay, so I get inspired by other barbers. Barbering keeps evolving. And so barbers today, I see them doing things that I'm like, damn, I wish I had thought of that, you know? And honestly, rather than just wishing or hating on anybody doing something that you wish you had thought of, I just go do it. And so I love what Vic Blends does, how he goes around and he cuts people for free, and he'll like motivate them, find out about their life and inspire them. And then our girl, D Best, Danny B, she went down to LA from Detroit and just started cutting on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She started cutting on Venice Beach. And I was like, man, that looks so, I wish I had thought of that. So I had a little checklist of what I wanted to do while I was there besides comedy. So I would work in the day, handle stuff with my shop on the internet or whatever, phone, and then real estate. And then I'd get off work like everybody else, but I was just working at the hotel. And then we'll hit the comedy shows every night. But I had two other things. I wanted to roller skate on the beach, and I wanted to cut hair on Venice Beach. And man, that was so dope. I went and bought all this stuff from Walmart that I returned.
Mm.
I ain't gonna even lie. I couldn't take it on the plane.
Nope.
I was like, I need a canopy, I need a seat, I need a table. So I went and cut hair on Venice Beach, man, and I met some cool people out there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post this dude. He just got a record deal, and he just came to the States from England. And man, this dude sat up next to us, put his keyboard up, and he kind of had like the old 80s look, you know, hair flipped back and
Yeah.
sunglasses on, baggy pants, crop top, and nobody knew what he was gonna do. Man, that boy started singing. He sounded like a new version of John Mayer. You know who John Mayer is?
I know the name. I just can't remember a song.
He's just soulful,
Don't give
man,
me a
soulful.
rendition of a John Mayer song.
Oh, yeah. So I'll send it to you. So, hey, this dude, man, I was breaking down my tent and stuff, and he just started singing. And me, my sons, his friend came up, my nephew. Next thing you know, we had a whole crowd, and we was all just standing there filming them. And we had a dude come down and go, bro, you can't be singing out here on the beach. He was like, we was like, what you talking about, man? He's like, you too close to us. We down here singing. And he been down there pimping his kids all day, making them, do little
Oh
dances and this
yeah.
and that. So he was like, basically, you too close, man.
Yeah.
Why everybody put a force field around this dude and was like, back up, homie. We're about to sit here. We're about to sit here and finish watching this performance, man. Go back up.
Yes,
But yeah, it was dope, man. I got to skate. If y'all ain't been to Venice Beach, they got a dope outdoor skating rink, DJ, everything, man. I had a good time. Oh, and I got to eat a marathon burger. Listen, shout out to Nipsey. Always rest in peace, Nipsey, man. I was on Nipsey before he passed away, and no diss to anybody who got on him afterwards. If you own him, you own him. That's love. But man, I'm gonna tell y'all, that burger is not a regular burger.
Mm.
It is a smash burger with Wagyu beef. I had no idea they was gonna make that burger like that. But definitely go check out Marathon Burger when y'all either in Venice or when you're in LA, period. I think they got 2 locations right now.
Nice.
So yeah, I had a good time, man. Had a beautiful time.
All right, so what's coming up?
We got a lot, man. First and foremost, the next thing, y'all, November 23rd, we got this thing we doing. Do I tell them or you want to show them?
Let me see if I can show him. I'm sure I can show
I
him.
start telling
I
them, and then
like to show stuff.
you tell me when to
Let
stop.
me
And then,
see. Let me
so we got
see.
this thing we doing.
Oh, I got him. I got him.
Okay, this will. Do y'all know what this is? Do you know what this is,
L
man?
Boog, if they don't, boy, y'all about to find out.
Man, we talking about the For the Culture Hair Gym, November 23rd, right here at Rock and Brews in Sacramento.
We got over 50 showcases from braiders to barbers, bro. Y'all got to be here.
Yes, this building is going to be packed with 500 people, y'all. Vendors, everything is going down that day. And guess what? The tickets is only $25.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Better than that, you get 2 for $25.
What? Man, y'all better stop playing.
Yes.
Get on the site right now, capcityshowcase.com. Get your tickets today because I promise you, it's going to fill up. They won't last.
Yes, it ain't.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no else, gotta get a no call to quit, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets.
Man.
Oh, I hate when
That's
that
our
beat
theme
go
music.
I love that beat. I know.
I'll put it in every video.
Everything. When you
I
start
have
doing
no
I was like,
shame.
man,
I got
love
no
it.
shame. No shame. I
Y'all,
was like,
we
y'all gonna tell
are
me to stop when he ready to tell me to stop.
no, I'm not. I picked up on it and I was like, he brought it back. I was like, you notice I never said nothing because me and T both edit videos, but I was like, he running with it. I was like, you know what? That's ours. We paid for that. That is ours.
I love it.
Y'all, we in the club. We bringing club atmosphere to the barber and beauty industry. We are not competing. This is not a competition. It is a showcase. It is a networking fiesta. It is the club and beauty and barbering industry at its highest form of socializing, man. It's just fun. That's the best word I could think of. It's fun.
It's just
so
fun.
and
Don't want to miss it.
the tickets are super cheap too.
Yeah. You guys don't want to miss it. And we bring the industry together. Cosmo, makeup, braids, barbers, they all gonna be in the building showcasing. So don't miss it.
Yes. And then we're also going to have a contest, a Rep Your School contest. And Barbers Illustrated magazine is going to be highlighting the winner. The winner is the school that shows up with highest attendance and also with the most brand awareness of their school, man. And then Booksy is also going to highlight them on their social media page. So it's a great chance to get recognition for the students and the schools. So that's going to be fire. And then we move it on to the next week, Thanksgiving morning, and we are going to be doing what we call Heat the Streets.
Heat the Streets.
And that's when we get out items of warmth to our homeless communities. Y'all know we in here wrapped up. We got our little jackets. We got our AC and heat when we want to. But there's people out there that don't have those luxuries. So we would love to do it all year. And there's people that we salute that do it all year. But for us, we pick these 2 days and they're the holiday mornings, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we get out for 2 hours exactly to be, to be precise. And we go to the tent cities. We go to the shelters. We don't just set up and wait for them to come to us. We go find their asses. Yep. And we get them items of warmth. We pray on them. We just have a good time with them and bring them some warmth that day. So, yes, that's what.
And if anybody want to support this, like he says, we do it Thanksgiving Day morning and Christmas morning. So if you're not able to come and be a part of it, you still can contribute. You can Cash App United Barbers Club. Any donation, just put in the caption that it's for Heat the Streets. We will make sure every penny plus will go to buying items of warmth for the homeless, and we will make sure that they get them.
Let me elaborate. What he's saying is we don't put none of it in our pocket. We go spend every single damn penny. And we have done it every year. We've had people, I think we had somebody, I want to say somebody went big like last year, the year before, and we were surprised. I want to say it was like $500 or $700.
You're right.
And we went and spent that, and we always end up spending out our own pocket, even though people bless us. Yep. So that's that. And then right after that, it's going to be the comedy night at Stylers, November 29th, as I mentioned a minute ago.
Yeah,
all right, man. Anything else? It's Simba.
Yes, that is the Clipper Clash 2.0. It's going down this Sunday in Santa Rosa, man. We are co-hosting this event. Well, we kind of splitting because I also have a give back moment at my shop. We'll be doing cuts for clothes. Anybody that's 5 to 12 years old can come and get a haircut at my shop this Sunday, November 16th from 12 to 4 p.m. You just got to bring an item of warmth, and that will go towards our Heat the Streets movement. So, anything else, L? If not,
I do want to get to our guests, but I will say that I enjoyed the people that I connected with last weekend who were attending Barber Coachella down in Southern Cali. Jack of all Fades family down there. Anna Cuts was down there. 360 Jeezy was
yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's fire, man. Shout out to everybody who was doing that, man. So, yeah, with no further delay, I was ready
All
to
right.
bring in our guests. Listen, y'all. Some of y'all had the opportunity to see the amazing first interview we had with this gentleman coming up. Now, bring that back up. The amazing interview we had with this guest back when we were on Instagram. This guy right here, we met him in across the country, and there was an instant connection with this man, and we didn't understand anything about him besides the fact that he loves everybody. And for us, that was a treat to have that in this industry. There's so much combativeness that it was peaceful to experience that. And ever since then, man, we have adopted the saying, the statement, one industry, one love because of this man. He pours into barbers, whether you have 5 followers or whether you got 5 million followers. We have witnessed this guy support anybody who pours into this industry. So with no further delay, we're going to bring to the screen our guy, Ray's Barbershop, aka Vincent. Come on in here, man.
Yo, yo, yo.
You know we gotta do it. Come on now.
Hey, I know he did. Nah, he ain't done. He ain't done. He ready.
Come on now.
He got his own music.
Turn that up, right? Turn that up. Turn that up. Hey.
What?
Guess who's back?
Yeah,
Guess
that's
who's
who's
back?
back.
Guess who's back?
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's going on, man?
what is happening, Captain?
Oh, I
Hey,
love you guys. You know I do love you guys.
Yes,
I love
indeed.
what you do, what you're about, and I want to thank you once again for allowing me to be in your platform and in your lives. You know, I really
Amen.
appreciate that. I
man,
value
we
it.
Amen.
appreciate you. And cheers to you being back, man. We are so happy to see you,
Cheers,
man.
All
cheers.
So happy
right.
to see you. Um, we have a lot to talk about, man. And
Okay.
you always have a lot to talk about because you care bigger than we've seen anybody care out here, man. But
Thank you.
just a little intro for people who may not be familiar with you, which I don't know how they can't be familiar with you because, again, we see anybody doing any barber movement, I'm in there commenting, and Ray is in there commenting, man. So, um, please give them a little bit of who is Vincent, who is Ray's Barbershop.
Hey, yeah. I want to thank you all for being present today, and those that are not gonna be present, we forgive them. We understand that everybody's busy, and sometimes, even though they want to, they can't be present on the live. But I know they will catch up with some of the stuff that we talk about today, and they'll benefit from it as well as we do.
Yep.
Um, Vincent Berillo, half Italian, half Dominican. Grew up in Dominican Republic as well as New York City and other cities in the United States. Visited plenty countries, South America, Central America, Caribbeans. I um, I started my journey many years ago. Actually, I have over 30 years of barbering. In that journey, of course, we all worked towards that goal of where we at today. And some of us, including myself, had to go through some other type of work in order for me to sustain myself in the process of getting credentials to become a professional barber or whatsoever.
Mm.
I would say that, like everybody else, we start with touching clippers, playing with clippers between friends. Um, Me, myself, I got into an argument with a barber that got me up to speed. Eventually came back to the barber, learned some tricks and some learn how to properly manage my talent. And but then I knew that I there was something missing. I knew that education is imperative in order for you to be a professional in any trade or profession. So I went back to school, learned barbering, cosmetologies, and had the opportunity of being trained to be a teacher. And then I kept molding myself more and more into barbering, and allow me to reach some of the schools in New York, Florida, as well as working for entities like the Art of Shaving Gillette, and then eventually having my own corporation, which I had multiple shops. I'm down to one again, but I tried out mom and pop shops. I also tried out a suite inside of a beauty mall, and all this in the process of learning, learning to be a stronger professional. Kind of play around with our guide. In my case, I used the My Lady book. So being able to materialize some of the stuff that was written in the book, like whether it's being a funeral barber or being a celebrity barber or being or doing some of the stuff that is there, like working with wigs or working with other implements, tools. But even further, what separates us professional barbers from a barber that is self-taught is going to be the in-depths of preventing um, infections to
Yeah.
spread.
Yes,
Yes.
So
sir.
this is what the main concern of the U.S. government is, as we
Yeah.
know, the schools and shop owners, is that barbers understand how to prevent the spreading of infections so that
Yeah.
we can have a healthy community.
Right. All right. Vincent, we about to
Yes.
turn this thing all the way up. We got that part out. Everybody knows Vincent. If you don't read his book, he's got a great book out. If not, he's got one coming soon, right? Vincent,
Yes.
we can honestly confess that you love this industry. You
I
love this industry with a passion, with
Big
the
time.
fiber of your being. That things had happened not too long ago where the industry seemed to be coming apart from the seams, and
Okay.
that bothered you so much, bro. You was reaching
Yes.
out to
Mm-hmm.
us and out to others, and you start finding that there was a divide that was happening in this industry, and you
Right.
was like, "Nah, we got to grab these seams and hold this thing together." So
Yeah.
one industry, one love. What is it that was bothering you, or what is it that, because this is now like your mission is to unite this industry, one love, point blank, period. That's your motto. That's your slogan.
Yes.
How do we do that, and what is it about the industry that is pulling it apart?
The first thing we must know and understand is who we are. What part of the animal world we belong. As a barber, I want to hang out with lions. They got a lot of hair. The problem is that I'm going to end up as their dinner at night when I finish cutting their hair. Um, we treat unfortunately, with 2025, with all the advancement of technology, all the available information, we cannot see past the individual. We don't build that brotherly love as humans. Um, we all came from one mother, one father. I don't know. I mean, as we grew and became bigger and bigger, the environment changed a lot of us through evolution. Some of us are darker, some of us are lighter, some of us have very light hair or very straight hair. What people don't understand is that all this is due to the environment. It is not chosen by the people. We don't choose who our parents are. Unfortunately, we're born into that family, and depending on the environment they're in, if you're in Arabia, the way your features are, they're built to breathe through the sand. If you're in an atmosphere where the oxygen is missing, your nostrils will get bigger because you need to breathe more. With the color of the skin of the hair, due to how much UV rays go into your body, then if you're darker, you get less rays in your body. That means you produce a lot more of what the UV helps you produce, so you don't need it. And if you're lighter, you need a lot more UV rays, so that way you can produce that. How dare are we to actually hate a brother for his color or
Mm.
cultural background? Now, if we don't surpass that, how am I going to love you as a barber if I already have a preordained way of thinking of you? So, the first thing we got to do as an industry is call people to understand that the environment made us who we are, but we as humans and as people that think understands that we that is not important no more. That is what is important now is that we are intelligent and that we must work diligently to build this industry that we all care and love. As
Well
shop
said.
owners, we get to understand that the more people you have in your shop, people have the ability to go to the bathroom, to take hour breaks, to even call out sick, to take days off, or to even get vacation. And that is because there's more people in the shop. So can you imagine if the industry gets more people that works together? How further or how faster are we going to move forward?
Yeah, that's kind of well, that's not kind of that is the United Barbers Club way is us working together, getting out of our heads that we're in competition with each other. It's cool to have friendly competition that pushes each of us to higher heights, but to do it to try to undercut somebody or to hurt somebody or believe you're better than somebody, that's a whole different thing. But oh, you drinking water? Oh, I thought you had something spicy in that glass. You fooled me. so, so with the industry, no matter how much we say it, right? No matter how much we say in the world that we want to get rid of drugs, we will never get rid of drugs. There's always going to be people bringing drugs over the border. We will always have a war on drugs. Will we always have this war in this industry where these cultures are going to clash or still be pulling to try to separate us, no matter what?
um, if we go back in the 60s, there was something called poison letters. Everybody heard of it. Um, Also, every time there's someone trying to do something positive, unfortunately, and I'm not exempted from it, it get it get it gets hurt. It started over 2,000 years ago when a carpenter decided that carpentry was not the way the carpentry was not as important. That was more important to bond the community together. And then we had other people. We had the juniors, the Malcolm X's. We can go on and on and on. The Muhammad Gandhis. I mean, unfortunately, whenever you're trying to pull togetherness and to surpass the difficulties, we raise problems. Why is it that the industry is facing this type of issues? Because of power struggle, because of companies that are trying to be leaders in this industry, and they're so concerned about the next sale and not concerned about having sales and working or bonding people together.
I
But
was
isn't
wondering
that
if
the
that's
essence
where
of?
you go
Yeah,
ahead.
I was gonna say, isn't that the essence of capitalism?
Well, either way you take it, if we don't, you're not going to take it politically yet because number one, we don't have a head and we don't have a body. As an industry that is so powerful and that is worldwide, we still have no one calling the shots. We have people that have a lot of influence that may say something
Hmm.
and create a stir, but we don't have a body. There's no Congress, there's no presidency, there's no vice presidency. There's nothing that will work towards the betterment of the industry as a whole.
In a sense, it's like there's no democracy in it, and
Yes.
there's no form. And what you based on what you're saying, and I was actually interested in seeing where you were going to go with it, and I didn't know if you were going to go to the barbers, the actual people, and our conduct, or if you were going to go to the industry side, and you went to the industry side,
Well, I
and
first got to go to the industry side. Sorry to interrupt you because
no, no,
the holders of the industry or the people that are the voice of the industry are people that are educated.
to an
Now,
yeah, yeah.
now, in order for me to address now the other side of the problem is that
Hold on. That's why
oh,
that's what I was getting to with this comment, and I thought this would be perfect because Rick the barber said the conversation started because of one barber. After that, it became a trend. Nobody in this industry thought about that until that moment. This one person spoke on it. So I was curious on how did it, you weren't leaning towards one person. So were you seeing these issues before what Rick is talking about now?
what Rick is talking about now, is he referring to an issue that kind
He's talking
of
about cold
flirt
cuts.
everything up?
He's talking about cold cuts with the black barber. Like, let's
Okay,
not beat around the bush or nothing. So,
okay.
yeah,
Hmm.
he's like,
The
but
cold
so
cuts.
basically, Rick is saying we didn't even talk like this. Everything was barber love before this, and that may have been his experience. I'm asking you, was that your experience too, or have you already been seeing these issues before that? But this was just like a big, moth to the flame.
I respect cold cuts. I mean, I've been following him for some time. We just began to kind of follow each other, and I support him. And some of the comments that he says, I put him up on the stories like I do with you guys and everything.
Yes.
I believe that um, everyone has a way to create an impact in the community.
Mm-hmm.
He's an educated African American, and I will say that he knows and understands how to bring up conversations that are taboo in the
For sure.
community.
For sure.
Um, Sometimes, in order for us to ignite or start awareness, it don't have to be perfect. It just gotta be laid out
Mm.
perfectly to start public awareness. What I said before is that when we're talking about um, matters that involves the industry, we also gotta kind of back it up correctly. If the mankind, the intelligent man, is been evolving for 300,000 years and created utensils and instruments to work intelligently. And we're seeing today how some African brothers or other cultures use just a knife to get an amazing haircut. We cannot own a style that may be lingering for the last thousands of years, especially when we have found in Egypt the statue of the first of barbers that were recognized thousands of years ago, where they use wigs, when they use shaving heads, doing all kinds of things. But in any case, not disrupting his thought, because he clearly said that he's not apologetic about it, that he wanted to bring up a matter that people had issues talking about, that man were not acting according to the situation, that everybody started bickering and whatever. So I understand that his beginning motive was to bring a topic that needed attention. We're not perfect, we're human. We do our best to get the word out there. I'm not defending or accusing him. Everybody has their own language skills.
Yeah.
And I don't want to cut you either. I just want to be specific, right? I wasn't asking necessarily about like what, not so deep into what he was doing, but we all know that sparked a lot at that moment. My question was, do you think, did you see a need for uniting before that, or do you feel like, did you see the separatism starting to happen before that, or do you
Yeah,
think that
yeah,
was okay?
definitely.
That was, yeah, that's
I
what I was
have a,
curious
I
about.
have a, I have experience. Actually, I thank the industry for making it so difficult and controversial. That actually opened the doors for me to be supportive and loving.
Hmm.
What was it? What are some of the things that you saw prior to that that
Yeah,
was giving you concerns about the divide in the industry?
good question. Yes.
Thank you,
Listen,
bro.
just coming to an event and having probably at some point an event planner or um, a sponsor not being so happy or not being so cheerful towards me when I probably spent about $2,000 to get in there.
Mm.
Not because I didn't compete, or not because it's not the 200, 300, 4 or 600, because I have paid $600 to get into the Rice or Air. I bought the first diamond pass to get there. But not only getting all this sometimes mishandling and mistakes of giving you the wrong bands, and and this and that, and also some unapologetic actions from some of the people or the sponsors or whatever, and they think that probably you just spend it two, three, four, five, $600 to get in there. They forget about all the money that you put in from the minute you start buying what you're gonna wear,
Yeah, the flights,
the
the
flights,
clothes, the
the
material.
staying,
Yes,
the food.
products.
So whenever somebody is buying even a $30 ticket, you should embrace that person and say, thank you. Thank you for believing in my show. Thank you for believing in what I'm trying to pull off. Thank you.
You know who do that? Mom and pop shows do that. Mom and pop restaurants do that. But when you're talking about building a business where you need capital and capital is everything that you're searching for, we don't care. I'm not saying we, but they don't care about us. They care about your money. They don't have a personal relationship with you as the individual. They just need you in the building to buy as much of this stuff as possible so they can sell as many vendor spots as possible so that they can put on the next show. It's not about you. And most of these people are not barbers or industry people. They create things for the industry and feed off of the industry.
So education is a must.
Education is a must,
Because
but those people, yeah, go ahead.
again, the failure, I mean, we're discussing about what has kind of turned apart some of this, and how do you don't get so much of the feeling um through virtually. You get the feeling of rejection when you're personally there.
Yeah.
And questioning the issue of brothers not showing up or not showing love to these events, whether it is African Americans or Latinos, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's numbers that are coming through that door and injecting tons of cash. Is that you gotta build that brotherly love so people are looking forward to continue to show up. and
I
and
like that.
if the failure of connecting with the people that are coming in, whether it's at the door or whether it's on the floor, is going to show eventually when the numbers start dropping.
You know what you reminded me of is so I'm gonna paint this picture for you. Me and Lon run two great professional shops and successful shops. We have an itinerary with our shop. When you touch that doorknob and you come in, you're being welcomed by the team. They're giving you an experience. You would like to see something like that incorporated into an event to when people come, they're being valued, they're being treated as such, and not because we don't see people as money when they come into our shop. We see them as a possibility of them investing in us for a longer term. We're going to build a great relationship, get to cut their kids when they grow older, cut their kids. We see it more like that than to just see dollar signs every time somebody comes to the shop. You want to be valued like that or have that type of experience when we go to events.
it,
Somebody
it,
has to create that.
it will continue to build that revolving door.
Yeah, somebody has to
Yes.
create that though.
But on top, I want to add to that too. What I like that I took from Ray, and we were digging for reasons, Ray. Uh, I love when you elaborate, and I know there's layers to everything you've experienced. But we want to dig pieces out to kind of help people broaden their perspective,
Okay.
and we love it. But what I took from what you were saying is we put up Rick's comment about we never seen any. This all started from one person, and so I wanted to get Ray's perspective because you have a whole different experience than us. You have a different experience than Rick. Rick has a different experience than Babies. Everybody has their own experience. But I wanted to get clarification, and I think we just got it. You When you say one industry, one love, you're not just talking about the most current issue that we're having. You're talking about all of it, running it all as one industry, one love. It just so
Yeah.
happens that the race thing recently, we had that moment, but you're pointing out things that were before that even happened. So you're talking about us as a whole. We need to function as a unit better to nurture this industry. Am I hearing you correct?
Look. Cosmetologists always express that they want to be learn barbering. Cosmetologists
Yeah.
always wanted to learn barbering. They wanted to learn how to shave. They want, oh man, those faces are nice. I wish I can do that. they voice out what they're missing. Barbers, on the other hand, just started focusing more and more into the cosmetologist aspect, where, with all the wonderful products that some of these companies have. Like we have
Hmm.
a company that just went ahead a little further, which is level 3, and then it got now the K colors,
Colors. Yep.
and they just added more to the flair, like you guys say, of interest of barbers now. um they become a lot more comfortable. They feel like they have now colors and products that are come from barbers, so they are able to relate more. But at the end of the day, it's a fusion with cosmetology.
Yeah.
So why is it that we look at, for example, level 3 also did a great move when they brought in C Benson in. And why? Because who better to educate, who better to display the amazing things that these products are going to do on people's hair or skin, if you understand how to properly accommodate them into the people's hair and skin. So the fusion of barbering and cosmetology is coming. The first person, and I got the DM, the first DM I got when I post my One Industry, One Love, guess what's from?
Who?
uh DL. I don't know. I'm guessing.
How about you, Lorne?
The first person that you got a DM from, I
Saying he
would
loved it.
saying he loved it. Cole.
No. Jay Nuri.
Oh, nice.
See. So Jay Nuri has been a great mentor
For
for
people
me
who don't
because
know who Jay Nori is, that is one of the
the owner of
co-founders
Level
of
3.
Level Three. Yes.
CEO and founder of Level 3, and also with A Rod and the team. I
Yeah.
mean, we got also DL, Master DL is in there. He had an amazing
Jimmy
team.
Fades.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got
Jimmy
some.
Fades.
Faith, it's amazing
Bones.
too. Yeah, Bones, the gold. I mean, the list keep going. It doesn't
Mr.
stop. We got
Official.
Poppy
They got a gangster
Blends.
squad.
Yeah, he got they deep.
Ain't Los don't Los run with them, y'all?
Lost Cut, yeah, Lost Cut, DJ
Los
They're,
Cuddy,
they're
I
Cuddy,
the
think, I don't
Avengers
know,
of the
maybe
AJ.
he
industry
in
right
there
now.
too. They
They
got everybody. They
really
got
they
me
they
the
too.
got it.
they the
They the death
Avengers.
row
I'm
right
telling you.
now.
Hey,
They
hey,
the death row.
hey, I'm not on contract, but I am on codes. So I am somewhat of an ambassador too for Level 3. And
Nice.
so many brands that they
Yeah,
have
that's great.
chosen myself to be their face. I can name. I have a whole list of, including Betano, which is I'm an ambassador for Get Betano as well.
Shout out
Um,
to Vitano.
shout out to them. I so One Industry, One Love is the fusion between barbers and cosmetologists. We both need each other more and more because
Mm.
nowadays we are growing into products and products usage. So the need of the barbers as well as the stylists to understand how these products and instruments as well as implements works is imperative to continue to provide services to a high demand new wave that is called men's grooming. The new wave, back in the days, metrosexual, then lumbersexual, when the people was wearing the square beards and stuff, and everybody was showing up like they work at the lumberjack or jack, whatever. But now they talk about men's grooming. This is a new wave. And the men's grooming is a never ending um demand. I mean, a guy will come in and he's expecting for you not only to do what he asks you to do, he is his expectations of you offering men's grooming is the guy will come in, you give him a massage and the neck, like the old school time. You will lay him down, you exfoliate his face, you do a lot more. And that man that is looking for men's grooming, he's not limited to your charge.
It's a high level of service, which I think we really need to start getting into.
You
I
got you got a guy like
why do
Morano
both of
talking
y'all
about it for a long time. Morano is
yeah,
telling
yeah.
people about elite barbering and men's grooming. I mean, it's
Why do
not
y'all
new
believe that's important, both of y'all? Why do y'all believe that's important for barbers to cross over and add and do more than just the traditional barber services we've been doing?
because the client needs to feel good, not that moment, but he needs to feel good for the days to come. And a lot of our products are good, but not for everybody. A lot of our services are good, but not for everybody. So
Mm.
educating yourself into how to use these products and services will allow you to understand how to better cater your clientele. And then you won't get people with irritated skins 3 days later calling you and like, hey, you mess up my skin. Hey, something wrong with my hair.
Barbara took the words right out of my mouth.
That's what I was wondering if he
I
was going to
was
lean towards
I
that.
was gonna tell you that, man, it's an upsell on everything, and it is an experience that you if you start doing that now in your area, there's very few people in your area doing that. So it elevates you. It'll put the word of mouth out there. Like when we started giving beer out and offering beer and water to our clients, nobody else was doing it in our area. It separated us.
Mm.
If you're starting to do, like you said, neck massages, I do facials. So you start doing that, you start seeing that you're getting more of those presidential packages booked up, and your barber starts seeing that and like, oh man, I can do that too. I can teach you how to do it. It's just more of I like the word grooming. When you say
Yeah.
I'm a barber, I cut hair. No, I'm a barber. I groom men.
I offer grooming services.
Yeah, I from head to neck, I'll get you right, player. Whatever you want. And it's relaxing. Imagine going to get a massage at a masseuse. That's relaxing. Go get your feet done. That's relaxing. Adding that facial in, adding a neck massage, even a scalp manipulation. Those are upsells, which that experience is just completely different than just going and getting a haircut and sprayed with
I
some Bay
appreciate
Rum.
both of y'all's breaking it down. What I get from both of y'all is we're trying to push to higher levels of professionalism in barbering, and
I like it.
that's what I get from listening to y'all. And
And
I
a little
like how
bit
both of y'all
more,
broke it down.
before we move forward. I mean, I don't want to continue to see myself. I don't care who posts. I mean, everybody's entitled to post whatever they want on their page.
Mhm.
But I don't want to continue to see barbers saying, I give a 15-minute haircut and I got $100. I
What does
don't.
that make you feel? What does that make you feel when you see that?
I
To make
mean,
you say you don't want to see it.
listen, yeah, I don't want to see that no more.
But what
You
do you
gotta,
assume? What do you assume when you see that makes you?
you're
There's an
jacking,
assumption you got.
you're hijacking your client.
Mm,
You cannot
mm.
offer your client $100 service in 15 minutes.
Yeah, there's
You
no
you're
haircut I would pay
that
$100
that
for.
guy is gonna go to the next person that is gonna charge him 30, $40, that is going to give him a men's grooming services, and you're not gonna ever see that guy ever again. And if he finds out years later that you've been charging him $100 for 15-minute fade, when he goes to any of these places, he's probably gonna come back and tell you to give him some of his money back. I
Now,
don't
would
I
it
don't like
matter?
that.
Would it matter if the 15-minute fade, if I took 45 minutes on the fade, but you got the same look in 15 minutes that you would have got in
Is that a
45 minutes?
15 minutes or 45-minute fade is not $100.
I'm with
There's a
you.
lot, there's a lot more
I'm with
that
you.
involves. It's not the
I'm with
fade.
you. Nah, it
It's not
can't
the
just
fade.
be
You
a
gotta
pamphlet.
in 15 minutes. You're not gonna. I mean, if a guy comes with a with long hair and you gotta, there's a lot of things that you gotta do in order to get that hair properly served, and other things. What about his eyebrows? What about his ears?
Yeah.
The
What about
details.
other? You're about to charge him $100. Now I understand. Hey, if you're in a place, you're in a plaza, and your prices are saying your fade 15-minute service is 100, and a guy come in and gets that service and is happy, that's fine. I'm not talking about that. I'm
Okay.
talking about, I have a
Thank you
guy
for
that just
clarifying.
graduated from barber school, has a year and a half in. He's been going to get, he's competing in the fast fade. He get that fast fade of 15 minutes, and he's asking every client for 15, I mean for $100. And you know for a fact,
No, that boy trying to freeze.
when you come with a light and you look, it's missing a lot of stuff there. It's not fair for the guy. So I don't, let's start a little bit more, being more careful and protecting our client more. And if you're charging the $100, make sure your client is happy about it.
I'm glad you got specific with it. I just like to know how you think, right? And it's cool to hear not just your opinion. I like to hear the why behind it, man. And
Sure.
you took the time to dive in a little more, and it's so logical. It makes sense because you have barbers that are watching social media now, and barber students, they're watching social media and they're seeing all these videos about, I charge $100, I charge this, I charge that, and that becomes the goal. Uh oh, did we lose? Are y'all able to hear us? Get somebody tell us in the comments if you're able to hear me right now.
Can't hear. We gotta wait for Tamil, I guess.
You can hear me, Ray? Okay, Barbara said they could hear me. Um, yeah, and you can hear Ray.
Should I play it again?
Can you hear?
Guess who's back?
Guess who back?
Back again. I can't hear you guys.
I can hear.
I don't know if I have to
If
tap
you can't
something.
hear us, then leave and
I
come back.
can't hear you.
Okay,
Leave
You
Ray.
can
and
Yeah,
hear
come
me,
Ray.
but
back.
I can't hear you.
Let's take him
Leave.
out. Let's take him
Yeah,
out. Bow. We took
I
him
think.
out.
Nah, I don't
Um,
think that's it. I think we got to kick him out.
yeah, we got to take him.
I
Kick
got
him.
him. I
There we
kicked
go.
him. I
Hey,
gave him
and
a
while
boot.
he's
He
while
will
he's
be back.
resetting, thank y'all for engaging. That when y'all do that, you don't know how much it helps. This is supposed to be a dialogue, a conversation where we all learn something from each other. Um, whether you're we see brand owners in here that don't cut hair, I see barbers in here that cut hair, we see masseuses in here, I see shop owners in here, I see mentors in here. So we need those things pulled out of people, so when y'all throw those comments out there, it allows us to take the conversation a little deeper. And you don't know, sometimes your comment or your question helps somebody else that was in the clubhouse or the comments wanting to figure out how to get this further information. So that, I just think that's so dope, man. Bopper, appreciate y'all in there. Javante, really glad you up in there, man. Rick, always Rick. And shout out to the Chicago Godfather of hair, man. Junior in the building, man. It's good to see you, man. I hope you're healthy, and much love to you. Can you
I'm
hear us,
Amen.
Ray?
back.
Yes,
Guess
Can you
who's
sir.
hear us?
back
Yeah.
again?
Yes, sir.
Woohoo!
He should have came on with the music again. All
He
right,
wasn't
I was
sure.
so
all
concerned
right.
about trying to get in back.
No, don't worry. When things happen, one thing we don't even worry, man. We're gonna talk to our people. We're
Sure.
gonna reset. Yeah, it's gonna be all right. I do want to switch gears though, but I want to make sure you understood that I was saluting you for giving the why behind
For sure.
your feelings, and it's helpful for people because we all opinionated. We all got one. You know what I'm saying? And you're a big influence, so it's really nice
Thank you. I
to
appreciate
hit.
it. I mean,
No,
all I
yeah,
want, the colleagues is just to educate themselves a lot more and to connect with their clients with love and respect, because
yeah,
they're the ones that are gonna bring their bread for many years to come.
Let
So
me
if you
ask you.
want to charge
That's what I get
$100,
from
that's
it.
fine. Just make sure that that person feels that you're not even have to ask him for 100. He's just gonna be like, man, this is $100
Yep.
service.
Yep.
Let me,
I can't pay you no
let me ask you
less.
this question: out of 100% of the barbers that are licensed in America, what's the percentage of them that you believe do not know how to properly apply product or to know what product to apply?
Okay. That's an amazing question. I appreciate your question. Um, because products brings instructions.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing that any barber should do is to read the instructions of the products they're going to use. I believe that a lot of our professional colleagues, they look at a product, whether they're introduced to the product by the supplier or they introduced to the product by a barber friend, or they see that the product is popping, so they'll buy the product and go ahead and apply it like any product that they have used in the past.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you that out of the 100% of people, a very, very small percentage have read the instructions. I probably ask you of a product right now, and you'd be like, man, don't put me in
I'm
this
one of
spot.
them. I am one of them. And
Right,
I'm the type that I will take one product and everybody getting this product.
right. So how about if you do you know if your client is allergic to penicillin or
Mm,
other?
no.
Are you aware if is allergic to gluten? Are you
Mm,
aware that you ever ask your client, are you claustrophobic? You put that wrap on the face because you learned in barber school how to wrap really well the face when you are getting ready to shave.
yeah.
But did you ever ask? I work for the Art of Shaving Gillette. One question you gotta ask: are you claustrophobic? They don't want that
Mm.
client to feel uncomfortable at the service. Is the art of shaving. You gotta ask that person: are you claustrophobic?
Dang.
Have
I
you
feel
ever
bad now.
asked another question? Are you on blood thinners?
Mm,
How
Damn.
about if you nick the guy, he start bleeding like a pig, and now you can't stop the bleeding, and you don't know what's going on, but you never ask if the guy was on blood thinners.
That's a
You
new
know,
one, right? That's a new one, Vince.
bruh, that's
Yeah, that's
nice.
a for us, that's
That's
a
the
new one. But
level of professionalism that it's
yes,
like just
so
it's
so
nice.
education is a must. Understanding our profession is a must. We deal with hair every day. Barely people know why your hair is straight and why is it curly. So you deal with hair every day. How are you going to handle that? How are you going to properly use keratin if you don't understand what keratin is?
mm.
And people may not know that keratin is produced by your body at a certain level, and you put that keratin on, but then what ignites that keratin to work is heat. So you see, I keep going and going and going, and I'm not a guru. The guru is, I don't know, chat GPT
Ivan
or
Zoot.
whatever. You know, I mean,
But
you can,
but you have experience that has value though. So it's not
and
that it's not that you're a guru. Is but this is how we grow. You what you have if you share it, now somebody else can leverage off of it, and you've learned off of somebody else, and you've leveraged when you came in. You said earlier, you said you had the barber who I think you argue with or whatever, and
Yep.
he went hard on you, but you learned. That was leverage. He was giving you some from his experience. So yeah, man, of course none of us know everything, but your experience has a lot of value to it because you're
and I
talking
thank you. Yeah,
you're talking to
and that's all I'm
two
sharing. You
veteran
know,
barbers right now, Vince. Two veteran barbers, two shop owners. And you just said like three things that we like, oh shoot, let me get a pen real quick, man.
Hey,
That
I
was
have this
good,
yeah.
idea.
Vince.
I have this idea. I want to go and read the My Lady book front and back because I know through school, I was just passing tests, bro.
Yep.
I was just going through the formalities, but there's some things I learned that stuck with me, but there's so much more in that book, especially when it comes to sanitation and customer protection,
Yes.
that and just the follicles of hair and why is some of this is like that and what can I do? I want to just go read it. I think that I really don't know what's in it that's going to help me, but it's got to be something in there because they write it up as a criteria for us to pass the state board to protect our customers. So I
You-
really want to dive into that. And do you know of anything else that barbers should do to advanced education to prepare them for this type of stuff that you're saying we should be doing?
you know, education doesn't start or end in a book. You know, some of us, some different schools have different methodologies.
Yeah.
You have you know, you have the My Lady book, but then you have other
Yes.
Paul Mitchell has their own thing,
Yeah.
and then you have other people that have their own thing. And but of course, the one thing I appreciate and value what you said is I gotta go back to basics. I gotta
Yeah.
go back to the textbook. And the difference today, or slightly today to before, is that more and more people are lining up themselves to learn what to do and when and how. You said it clearly. The state wanted me to get the license, so I was eating that book to get that license straight up. There is a difference. Now, learning all this information is not for you to manipulate it into a cash transaction. All this information is for you to bond and create a long lasting clientele that is going to translate into money. But how much can you really charge for the best freestyle that you ever made in your life, or for the best coloring that you did in your life, or the best? There is no price to it. There's no price tag.
I think
So
coloring is more pricey because you're doing things to
it's
the hair. You're really
time
changing the structure.
consuming.
Yes,
Yeah,
and changing the
man,
structure of the hair.
but what he just said though is what I learned opening a salon. Barbers, we always look at stylists and go, "Damn, you charge what?" And man, you like they charge $300, they charge 400, and then I'm sitting in there looking at them, and I'm like, "Hey, I done left for lunch and came back, and the same girl done been sitting there all day, and
All
then
day.
they'll get up and go have lunch with the stylist, and then come back and finish." And I'm like, "Oh," and I'm looking at a barber, and the barber, you know, 8, 10, 12 heads in a day, so I've learned to it's real easy to compare the monies, and then their stylists, their product cost is a lot higher
Oh
than
yes.
ours. The hair, man, the hair is crazy, man. So I'm glad I got that experience because I respect both and appreciate both for what they are now. But yeah, that color, it's different. It's different.
It's
Different.
different. Facials and so forth. I mean, again, having the fusion and bringing some of the cosmetologies activities into barbering
Mm-hmm.
may kind of reduce the amount of or the lack of financial freedom that a barber can develop. But you need to learn and you need to apply the information, and then of course that will translate into um, many things. If you have a year as a barber and you do all these things, you may have a certain pricing because you have lack of experience in anything. When you're
Mm.
choosing a doctor to do a surgery, you will go into his profile and see how many surgeries he
Yeah.
did before you, and his charging is going to be according to how many surgeries and the how many patients survive it or whatever the case may be. So it's the same thing with us. You know, we tried our best to keep a balanced charging margin. But tell me, how many years you guys have been around? What is the chance that you're gonna mess up a burst fade? How many chances that you're gonna mess up a pomodoro? How many chances that you're gonna mess up an a perfect afro? And then you're sitting there looking at a guy that's a year out of the school, struggling, and he's charging the same as you.
Hmm.
Right.
And you're like, I can't do that. I can't do that. I gotta charge at least $5 of if me and my barbers are doing the same service, I at least $5 more I gotta charge. I'm 31 years in. I gotta
But
give $5 to that respect of myself.
but do you?
Interesting.
But do you? Because I'm the type of barber in my shop where I am probably one of the lowest charging barbers. I don't cut clients for the money. I cut them just out of necessity if they need a haircut and I provide a service. If it was about my experience and uh being the most or at least top tier barber in my shop with the price that I set, I just don't do it for that. Like people saying, man, the money is gonna come and it's me. Like I give more than I take. I give more in value than I expect in payment. And that comes back every time a client tips me 20, 30, double the price of the haircut. That's where it comes back for me.
Okay.
I got barbers that are younger than me, charging $10 to $15, $20 more than me, but my chair still spins more than theirs because not because my price is cheap, it's the experience that I'm giving them to my clients. So that's what I
Okay.
pride myself
I
on, not the
mean,
dollars.
if you want to be kind to your clientele, I mean, I respect that. Um, I just also learned to respect myself a little bit more.
I like that. I like it. I like both
I
of
love
y'all's
my
points though.
clientele. Let me tell you this. Do you guys know Edwin, Celebrity Barber?
Mm,
No.
no.
Okay, well, he's rolled out brand ambassador. I mean, you will see him on the floor. Whatever you see Rhoda, you see a brother that has a boldy and stuff. I mean, he's always like showing the process.
Okay.
Amazing guy. Today, I served one of his clients. He's in Orlando. I'm in Miami. The lady, the couple moved to Miami, and he recommended me. I'm thrilled. I'm like, out of everybody, I mean, there's a whole team in Rhoda that is down in Miami. I will always thank him for entrusting me his client. That family went to some other barbershop asking for a service and got a completely different service. Got them to say, You just lost a client. I will never come back." Because the
Mm.
guy said, "I'll see you soon." I said, "No, no, I will never come back." So they came to me and I was able to serve them. They came to me through Booksy. Kudos to Booksy.
Shout out to Buxy.
And referred by Edwin, a celebrity barber, which kudos to him too. I love him. I value him for that. And not only they were happy with the charge, I charge them just what they were charged by Booksy.
Mm.
But then they text me and said, "Do you have Venmo? I want to tip you on top of that."
Mm.
And they tipped me well. I didn't have Venmo. I had Apple, Apple, whatever. But what I'm saying is, I not even charge him for no tip or whatever. I didn't charge him more. I charged whatever books he put down. I did. I was happy to have a clientele happy about me giving them what they were looking for. They were looking for a burst fade. The other person gave the child a mohawk.
Hmm.
They came to me. I gave them a burst fade. I worked with what they brought to me because the guy even did designs and all kinds of things, and they were extra happy. So what I'm saying is, I am not working for tips. Tips is something that should come out of the grace of the person if the person
Amen.
wants.
Amen.
I charge them a price.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But because of this whole social media thing, because of a lot of misinformation that is out there or whatever, that people charge so much for this, so much. What I started saying or realizing is I'm going to charge according to my experience and what I'm offering.
Mm.
I'm not going above and above extremely. I'm not going low. I'm just going for whatever time and other things. Like I put a lot of things in perspective in
Yeah.
order for me to charge.
Yeah, because
So,
I hear that you shouldn't charge for your time. You charge for your experience.
but
You
also
hear that
time.
you should not charge for your time?
You should charge for your experience.
No, but you gotta. There's few different ways you can charge. For example, if I'm gonna cut a celebrity, the basic, the most basic, I charge from the minute I start packing to the minute I return and unpack. So I got a standard price. It's $50 per half an hour.
Mm.
So if I'm driving to you and you are 3 hours away, I mean, that's 3 hours I was supposed to be in the shop cutting hair. So if a haircut is about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and you're gonna charge about $50, and you're away just because this guy is a celebrity or is a friend or whatever, whatever the case maybe you want to call it, and you're in a hotel going through hardships and paying gas money and all this and all that, and now you're 4 hours in unpacking your stuff, and the shop was busy. Are you gonna come back and do the celebrity for a few for a picture or a few dollars, or you gonna stay in your place and understand that you gotta pay bills?
I think celebrities are cheap. I think celebrities expect more from you than you could tell them 150 and they be like, man, let me just give you this because they think their fame is their money. Now,
That's a blanket statement, T. That's a general.
well,
Yeah.
I've dealt with some cheap celebrities,
Well, that's
so
then.
I hear you with the blanket statement, but there are some that are just very cheap. I'd rather stay in my shop and cut hair than to
Cut
run
the
and chase
people that in
behind a
your
celebrity.
community. Mm.
I think that you gotta value yourself. My price to get out and give a personalized service outside of the shop, whatever time it takes. If it's only gonna be an hour, then it's $100. If it takes me an hour to go cut his hair and come back, if it's an hour and a half, if it's 2 hours, I did that to be fair to myself because I'm shy on my way from my shop. I'm becoming uncomfortable. But then you got another time where in COVID, nobody wanted to cut hair for
Hmm.
nothing, like unless it's $100 or better. And me personally, I got to cut hair. I got hired by the National Guards
Oh, nice.
That's dope.
because I was the most reasonable person, and I end up cutting while everything was shut down. I would go in, they'll give me a test. I'm good, no COVID or whatever. Go in and then just start cutting from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., killing it, making a whole bunch of money, charging very
Mm.
little.
Mm.
And that translated into me becoming an official, one of the official National Guards barber for Florida. So
That's
I mean,
amazing.
Nice. Nice.
serving the country is one thing. I personally don't charge new recruits. So when they call me to the fortress and I'm cutting new recruits here, I know that these are trouble kids or they come from hardships and stuff, so I don't charge them. And
And I'm proud of the way you. I like that. That's a big
yeah,
thing.
yeah, there's people that you can offer your free services to.
I
But
agree.
I and my shop, I charge every fifth of the month if you're a military, if you're serving the country in any way, every fifth of the month you pay $5 for your haircut.
Hey.
Oh wow, that's
Shout out
pretty
to the
good.
veterans today. This is Veterans Day, so salute to all
Yes.
you guys that
Yeah.
Thank you for your
sacrificed and
service.
committed to serve our country for the benefit of the nation. We appreciate it.
I definitely agree with that. Ray, what is this?
Yeah,
What
what
is
is that?
this?
I'm gonna go get mine.
I don't know
Mine's
Hey.
what
right
this
there.
is.
Yeah,
Look,
excelente.
I was so excited you were coming today. I was like, damn, I gotta pull this off the wall because I'll make sure this thing stays up there. I even laminated mine.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I
I
laminated
appreciate
it.
you guys are treating that with love. Let's say that's your free ticket to success.
Break it down, Ray.
After many years of taking care of one of my clients, he came to me and told me, "Hey, buddy, I gotta tell you something. For many years, I've been contemplating of taking my life,
Mm.
Mm.
and for every and then every time I thought of it, I thought of you. I'm like, okay, what are you saying? Are you trying to take me with you or something? What's going on?" And he's like, nah, man. I mean, your energy, you're always giving me good advice. You're always asking me for family members, for how everything has gone for me, and whether it's school or working or whatever. And and then there was always a reason for me to come back to you and get that haircut, and then you give me a reason not to contemplate that for some time.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then I asked myself, but what about if I am not available? What about if that person is calling me and I don't pick up the phone? What about if that person, that individual, is going through so much that is about to give giving up, and he may hug you or kiss you goodbye, was a female or male, and and he may be saying things and you're not catching the funk because you're so busy into your own
Mm.
um challenges. And then I came up with that. So when I give this $100 gold bill to people, I tell them, if you're ever about to give up, if you
Mm.
think that you're whatever you're doing is not mounting to anything, if you feel that you're being rejected by the industry, by your friends, by your family members. I mean, I never got any support from my family about barbering. They even loved me more when I was a manager at Pep Boys than I did me as a barber, or when I was working at the Art of Shaving. I don't understand. Like, for them, me working for the company was better than for me
Mm.
working for myself.
Mm.
And of course, I think slowly they have come to realization after all these years of me taking this so serious and partaking on different journeys, including to the one that I'm doing now. Um, I got them to respect me, even though they don't support me, but I got them to respect
Mm.
what I do.
That's a
And
big deal.
this bill is about, if you're about to give up because you don't feel supported and you can't call your friend or brother or whoever, or he doesn't pick up, just look at the bill and say, if I give my 100% one more time, just one more time, I may reach my goal.
Mm.
So
That's powerful. That's powerful. And you've been giving these out.
How many do
Uh,
you think you've given out?
I started with my clients
oh wow.
many years ago. I give them to clients, I give them to artists, I give them to regular people, barbers, stylists. I mean, many people have them. Sometimes I get surprised and I get this DM saying, "Hey, look what I got right here."
Hmm.
I got people like, I got I don't know. I have a whole bunch of people.
This is cool. Barber the Illustrators, they're in here. You got yours in the mail, right?
He got his in the mail. Yeah, I
That's
just
fire, man. Well, we
so
thank you for
Barber
these.
Illustrated. You guys gave it to Barber Illustrated.
Yeah,
Yep,
we
we
mailed.
sure did
We
in
yeah we
Dallas.
Oh, I thought we mailed it. You know what? We did give it to him in
We
You
gave
Dallas.
it
gave
to
it
him in
to him
Dallas.
personally,
Yeah,
and but I did mail it to. I mailed it to Matt,
a bopper.
and I gave one to Bopper too. I gave one to many brands have it. I mean, Jay Nuri has it too. Jay Majors have one. I
But
mean, the
this is
list keeps
beautiful.
going.
This is beautiful, man.
Urbana.
This is who you
Uh,
are. This is just a little. This is just a little piece of when I try to describe you in the intro. It's not a. I didn't want to just dive into your accolades. I want to dive into like the energy you put out there, man. So this is big, man. Yeah, you wanna have some fun with him before we go?
yes,
We want
indeedy,
to have some
lemon
fun before we
squeezy.
shut it down. And Ray, like we asked you before, man, can we make a deal that this is just one of many? We'll have many other times where
Hey,
we
for sure. Look,
it's
I
ongoing
I
conversations.
really think that healing is a process.
Yes, sir.
The first process that the industry should turn into is healing,
I
and
agree.
learning to love one another and respect one another as we would love to be respected and loved.
Well
If
said,
if we
man.
if we look at our friend, our colleagues as a mirror, how would you like? I mean, I honestly got a big hug from both of you, so
Oh yeah.
I know exactly how it feels to have a hug with you guys. So, how about if every member of the industry, I challenge everyone when they see a colleague in front of him or her, see it as if you're looking at the mirror and hug that person like if you've been getting hugged,
Mm.
and tell that person how great that person is for being also part of this industry that we all love.
Amen.
Amen. Well said, man.
All right.
Ray, you ready to have a little fun with us before we shut it down, Ray?
Let's go, man.
All right, man. Going back to my lady book. How many steps are there in a straight razor shave?
Oh, of course, it's 14.
14. Yay.
14 strokes. Yeah.
Where is stroke number 3?
It's going to be the mustache.
Whoa! This guy is a
Ray, you on fire,
Naturally
man. We don't see people getting them like that back to
Naturally
back.
L.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got something for him, Elbow? You know the man watches our show every week. He probably see. He's probably an Ivan Zoot type. We got to go pull something out on him, man. This guy.
Yeah.
All right,
He
here
said,
we go.
I
"Yeah,
mean, hey, it's fine. I mean, we all have being human is always great to also make mistakes. The brilliant man, the person that I think is had the highest IQ was the guy that made the eraser to be on top of that pencil
Mm,
Mm.
because he knew that you was gonna make a mistake before you erase that mistake that you made.
yeah,
So
Okay.
we're not
I
here to
got
be perfect. We're here to share and have fun. Come on.
yeah,
I like it. I like it, man. All right. We gotta hit them with one that's not common on here.
yeah,
Oh, let's hit them with the math.
yeah."
All right, man. If you charge $60 for a haircut, the client tips you $13, pays you with $100 bill. How much change do you owe them?
It's gonna be $27.
T, did you have him? Did you have me? Did you have my back?
Oh,
T, did
I'm
you have my
sorry.
back?
I was over here
You,
doing something.
you didn't put me.
I'm sorry.
I got him. Good job, man. Good job.
I got you.
Okay.
All right,
Ray,
I got one for
your
you.
numbers, your money is right. I could tell.
All
Thank
right,
you.
let me get rid of that, and then I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna scoot us all to the side, player, because we gotta ask you this. Name this famous barber.
Is that Ice Cube?
Yes, that's Ice Cube, the actor.
Oh, the barber. Oh, I failed that one.
Hey, I know I'm all happy I got you. That's cool. I shouldn't be that damn happy. I was a little too happy.
No, that's fine. I mean, what was his name? I mean, I know it was Ice Cube, but
Yeah.
I don't remember. I know he was like, did he play? He played a real in a real barber though, is he?
I don't
It
know. I
was
think the story was all made up, but yeah, his name is Calvin.
Calvin?
Calvin's Barbershop. That's
Oh,
Calvin.
Calvin's barbershop.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you. I learned something new too.
2 out of 3. You
Or I
did
relearned because I
great.
did watch the movie. It's funny because I watched the movie and I really loved the whole
Oh yeah,
the
I
whole
love
thing.
that movie.
Especially half of the movie was about the ATM, so it was insane.
I love that movie. I
That's
don't never
when
get
that's
tired of it.
when that's when that's when like ATMs was getting started getting rustled, and nobody knew exactly what they went through with the ATMs. So it's so funny. I was dying with that
It's
you
craziness.
indeed.
did great with 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
V, you did great, man. Hey, you got
It's
anything
indeed.
coming up
Three
that you want to
three out
tell
of
people about?
no 3 out of 4.
Was it three out
Yes.
of four?
Yes.
Oh,
Three out
Hey,
of
I
four.
think
look, Ray said he don't be playing about his numbers. He got it.
Let me
He's
see.
like, yes, yes. He right, he
All right.
right. Yeah. You got anything coming up, man, that people need to know about, man? Anything? And you have a podcast. You have a podcast.
yes,
Yes.
yes. I do have a podcast. Is a live Instagram like you guys started. I guess at some point I will get nicely bigger like you guys,
Oh,
but
stop.
right now, I have a small podcast which comes on Tuesdays 8 p.m. Eastern time. For now, sorry, I don't want to interrupt the
So
Barbers
that's
Club.
5 p.m. Pacific Standard
That's
Time.
5 p.m.
Right.
Pacific. Yeah.
So
So
you
So
know that
I
we sometimes be available around that time too. 5 p.m. if you just need somebody to talk to on your podcast.
okay, excellent. I
Just
I do it in English on Tuesdays,
okay, perfect.
and
That's
I do it on Spanish on Wednesdays at the same
nice.
time.
That's
this is
tight.
on
Um,
Instagram or YouTube.
that's on Instagram Live on Ray at Ray dot S Barbershop.
Okay.
Um, what's coming up? I'll be a judge at the Hair Education Summit
Hey.
on
Yes.
May 3rd and 4th.
Okay.
Um, I'm on the contract, so I'll be in Jersey. I'm gonna also be I'll be in Connecticut Barber Expo. I'll be cutting Wayland's Kate Owens Hines, CEO and founder of the Sensory State Solutions, here on stage
Oh,
for the
fire.
first time. I am the only person besides Kate Owens Hines that he allows to get a haircut by. And we did a live for the first time on Risco Bottle by Ricky Braids, and we're gonna do it again. Being asked by them to do it again on Connecticut Barber Expo, so I'll be there with you guys. Hopefully, I will have a very good time. Um, I'm in the process of creating a retreat for barbers to come and educate themselves.
Mm.
I've been reached out by the Dr. Barber in Spain, and they want to bring a whole bunch of educators from Spain, and they want me to scout for some educators here in the States to actually create an event, and I told him that the event that I want to create is more of a retreat where you're gonna get a lot of education on the first day, second day. There'll be like pool party and stuff like a night so you can relax, eat some food and stuff. But um, then you're gonna demonstrate your skills by being a battle. So everybody's gonna partake in, and whoever show their expertise in a greater fashion will win a prize. So we're
That's
working on that. They got thrilled about it. In the process, I got to do some blueprint and stuff about it. And I think, and I hope that you guys can come in so we guys can get some nice content, get some nice education. Um, and One of the biggest programs that I'm trying to build, which actually I believe that you guys for sure are going to be part of it, is I'm working on life world global education.
mm,
So that's coming up. The reason why I am building bridges with different countries, like I'm interviewing a guy from Iran this month. Also interviewing Aliloba. He was he's an educator too from the West Coast. Aliloba, am I saying it right? He's bullheaded. He was chosen as a content as an influencer of the year and the Grammys.
I love that.
He have tattoos.
Mm,
I'm not saying, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I will send you the information. So,
okay.
anyways, I'm building world global education where we're gonna be live, answering some questions and stuff and bringing some
Nice.
topics. Um, I believe that that's gonna come up. I will have a 1 day a month in English and 1 day a month in Spanish,
Mm,
and that is supposed to bring public awareness. We're with this help elevate and educate the industry and to continue to build ties globally, because I believe that wherever there's a barber, regardless of his background, regardless of his belief system or his political how his political state is, he's still doing the same thing that we're doing, serving the community,
Yep.
providing them with amazing services, and we're all trying to impact not only the community but the industry somehow, and the companies that are thriving, like you will say like Barber Illustrated, like you have Betano, Booksy, and then you have so many other companies that they're thriving to provide support to the industry by having great tools, great implements, clothing. We have Salute the Barber. We have other people as well, and I believe that that's what's gonna help us create a bridge of understanding and love throughout the world. And that's what it's all about. It's one industry, one love, man.
One industry, one love. We got to make
one,
shirts.
I know.
Yeah.
Boom. Couldn't have ended it better, man. Ray, we love you, man. Like we don't just love you. We're grateful for you. Um,
Thank you. Likewise.
Thank you, man. We could party, and which we gonna do on November 25th. Um, and we party when we go to these different events, but we go handle business. But then, yeah, we have fun. We party. But I think there's always we need balance, and I think you bring so much balance, and you bring things that people probably think, but sometimes they're scared to say, and we just want to encourage you to keep doing it, man, and
Amen.
just love you, man, and just much success to you as always. In
Thank
one
you.
industry,
One love.
One love.
one love.
Everybody that's watching, tune in next week. We're here every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is the For the Culture podcast. I'm Tamel. That's my boy Lonnie. We just interviewed Vincent Berillo. Yo, y'all. We'll catch y'all next week. Same bat channel, same bat time.
Woo!
I thought I was ready. I wasn't ready. I'm ready now.